I'm gonna expose you for everything. You a freak. You're done.
I don't live in Miami. I don't live in Colorado. Come to my block and see me, my nigga.
Roblox has its fair share of great and spectacular games, but one stands out above the rest. Not for its gameplay or anything of that sort, actually, but its legacy on Roblox. The game in question is Deadzone. Deadzone was made in the early 2000s by a developer named Deadzone Zack. This was eventually abandoned and turned into Unturned. Great game, you should play it, I recommend it, it's fun. Then the game got rebooted once, twice, 3 times, a bunch of times over the years, each one leaving its mark on the game's legacy. And each time, the legacy grew more and more great. I consider Deadzone the greatest game on Roblox for this reason and this reason alone. A lot of old players know this game, but now, today, with Deadzone Classic, the newest iteration of these remakes, we now have a problem. Something that's tarnishing the legacy of the greatest game on Roblox and actually hurting the Roblox reputation in general. Enter Pocki. Now, I've already made 2 videos on this, on how Pocki ruined the community in her own ways, but I just had to make one more video. Now, this evidence was presented to me, and I was asked to make a video about it, and how could I pass up on this? Because Pocki still has not left the community, even after all the backlash. So I want you guys to know, this is the greatest game on Roblox, and its legacy is now being tarnished by an inactive developer and a horrible, horrible, horrible moderator. It's been brought to my attention that in the past, while Pocki was still getting into the Deadzone community, that over a separate Discord server for the Critical Legends game on Roblox, which is a big game by the way, it's got 42 million visits, that she sent cheese pizza of herself over that Discord server with another user. Now, obviously, this is a problem, but the person who brought this to my attention was the head of staff of Critical Legends and literally knows the owner of that game personally. Now, all that evidence that he presented to me has been proven true, and it's been proven that it is Pocki. Pocki is clearly a danger to everyone in the Deadzone community, and clearly just has a sexual agenda that she is trying to push. Now, if you don't believe me, just look at the proof. Why would she still even be in this community at this point when everyone hates her, other than to have an E-date with somebody in our community? E-date being a very general term of what's actually happening here. And it's honestly very concerning that this is who's moderating Deadzone. Such a spectacular legacy of a great game just being tarnished by somebody who is clearly unhinged and should not be a moderator for any community. Definitely not something as great as Deadzone. What's up, Pocki? You and your few and far between friends are going to hear this from my face. You ruined this community, and I think the only reason why you're staying is because you got a sexual agenda you're trying to push. Who is it with? Kavad or Sleepy? I don't really care. The point is, you're a danger to everybody in this community. You should just leave. We all know what you're trying to do. Get out. I wasn't going to make another video on this, but with the evidence that got brought to me, I not only had to, but I was actually asked to, and what was presented to me was daunting, but I'm really not surprised. Pocki, you are a fucking freak. Here's the deal. You are only in this community now to push your agendas. Nobody wants you here. You need to get out.
As God is my witness, my hand on my 40. I'm way too forgiving, the devil still on me. I'm mentioned, I'm tempted, the block keep on calling. I'm probably gonna spin it, my nigga.